Hey YouTube, how are you? This is Born with a Veil, and I am doing a Taurus reading. There's no date, there's no time stamped. This is for whole 2020 or for the rest of your life. If you're dealing with a Taurus or you have, check your Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, and your North Node to see if you have Taurus in your chart. Thank you, cross watchers. Thank you, everybody. If you want a reading, please go to bornwithaveil@yahoo.com, or you could call me 313-401-3707. If I don't answer right away or I don't answer a text right away, I'm probably working. I'll get back with you later on. But usually I get my readings out as soon as I get a notification. If I'm at work, I'll get it as soon as I get home. I'm doing 3 decks. I cleansed the cards with Florida water. Taurus, if you have Gemini in your Venus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please just check out my Gemini reading that I just did, Taurus, okay? You guys are not going to like what I say. I'm a Taurus too, so it affects me also, male and females. So if your birthday is in, what is it, around April the 20th to May something, and you're a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart, this is for you. This is not resonating with every Taurus, but most, males and females, okay? So the first thing I want to say to you is that I'm going to tell you about Taurus. If you're dealing with Taurus, you know nothing about Taurus. If Taurus, this is you, it's going to resonate, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, Taurus, you're very bullheaded, can lie, very stubborn, works hard, works very hard, loves money, possessions, loves spending money. If they fall out of love, it's a wrap. Taurus is very aggressive, in and out of the bedroom. Taurus loves sex, romance, passion. They love to give, stimulation also. They're selfish with their possessions and money. They're very independent. They make it happen. Some Tauruses can look you in your face and lie. Tauruses have bad temper. They love to argue. They're very jealous, possessive, and controlling. Like I said, they're perfectionists around the house or with their vehicles. And like I say, Taurus loves to spend money, and they work hard for their money, and they like to save money also. Okay? So let's get on with your... I was doing these cards, and they were just jumping out, and usually Taurus does not jump out. Taurus, you need to be more playful. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You got to be more playful. You're too stiff. You're too serious all the fucking time. Tauruses have to stop. People want to play with you. People want to have fun. You know, people want to be around you, but if you come off as this controlling freak, you know, and you're always mad and mean, don't nobody want to be around your ass. They don't. Healing family issues. You guys got some big time healing to do. We do, especially in our personal lives, in our families, maybe some friendships, relationships, people, period, and within yourself. Soulmate. You're a great soulmate. You're a very good soulmate. And usually Tauruses that pick people that they love, they want to be with them. But if you mess around and fuck up with a Taurus, they're not going to stay with you. They'll be with you until they find somebody else. Tauruses, you have to keep the faith. Things are going to be good. Tauruses do put up money for retirement. Tauruses save, save, save. If they don't save, they're spending. Tauruses love to help people. Okay? You've got the 8 of Coins reversed. Some of you have a lack of ambition. Some of you are lazy. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but some Tauruses are very lazy. They love to be flattered. Okay? A lot of them are very conceited, and they are very vain. You got the Knight of Coins. Some of you are at a standstill in your life. You don't know whether to proceed or not. You're very careless in a lot of shit that you do. Some of you have a lack of determination and direction within your life, within your own mind. You can be very narrow-minded, and you can have very dogmatic views. Right now, some of you are at a standstill. The Fool. Some of you are starting a new school or job. You got a lot of unlimited possibilities, Taurus. Some of you are thoughtlessness. Some of you don't give a damn about other people, and then some of you do, and some of you are very careless, like I say, with people's feelings. The Death card. Right now, you're at a standstill. Some of you are slow or partial change within your life. A lot of you can't keep friendships because of your mouth, the way you treat people. Now, I'm a Taurus now. I'm telling you, who better else can you get it from? Ace of Wands. If you don't like what I'm saying, then it must be you. If it's not you, then just listen and don't say nothing. If you still don't like it, go to another psychic. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm straight up. Ace of Wands. Some of you Tauruses are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So remember, check your Venus, Sun, Moon, and Rising at freebirthchart.com. Put your information in, and it'll tell you if you got Taurus in your chart or not. It'll tell you exactly what you got in your chart. Some of you are pregnant now. Taurus. Some of you are pregnant now, or you impregnated somebody. Or you're going to be pregnant sometime this year, next year. But there's definitely a baby, I see. You got the Ace of Coins. You guys are perfectionists. Yes, we are. We're perfectionists. We like money. A lot of us would love to be rich. Yes, we would love it. You hold on to every little coin if you can. Put it up. Take it to the bank. See how much money you got. A lot of you are very spiritual. You got the Page of Swords. Some of you could pick out an imposter when you know it, or you can be the imposter. Tauruses get sick a lot. They have arthritis. They get sick to their stomach. They get the headaches. They're stressed the fuck out. Depression sets in. Some of you are not prepared in everyday life. You're just not, especially if you got depression. You got the Page of Cups. Tauruses can be distracted, especially the male Tauruses. Oh my God. Don't let a cutie walk by. He don't care if he's with his woman or not. He's going to look. And I'll tell you another thing about Taurus men. They like to wear them dark sunglasses. Check it out one day. Especially in the summertime. They'll be wearing them dark glasses, honey, so they can check out the females and you won't even know. Check them out. I'm telling you. A lot of male Tauruses are very promiscuous. They'll cheat in a heartbeat and look you dead in your face and tell you that they won't. They're a damn lie. They love to seduce. Tauruses, we do love to seduce, especially if we're in love with someone. Yes. We are a flatterer. Yes. Some Tauruses can be over-dependent on loved ones. They stay there welcome too much. Then you've got the Eight of Swords. Taurus is always in a crisis or conflict, and they're very dominant. Tauruses sometimes get a lot of bad news, and then they get good news. They like to criticize. Especially the male Tauruses. Ace of Cups. Females too. Taurus doesn't like change. They don't like change. And some Tauruses wear a false heart on their sleeve. King of Wands. This is for the men. Well, I'll say the women too. You're very friendly. You're very devoted. A lot of you are very mature. Some of you are honest, and some of you are dishonest. Depends on the situation. A lot of you are very educated. A lot of you are fathers, married people. Seven of Coins. Tauruses have a lot of damn anxiety. I know I do. And they're very impatient. They want what they want right then and there. They're very uneasy with the anxiety and the impatient. Sometimes they make unwise investments. Tauruses love to gamble their money too. Like to waste their money. You got the Three of Coins. They're very sloppy with their money. Some of them. Okay, they do have money problems. Queen of Wands. Tauruses are very jealous, and they can be very deceitful too, and they can also cheat a lot too. Their emotions are very unstable. They can be fickle too, and they're resistant to change. Five of Coins. When you have sex with a Taurus, you're going to follow that Taurus for a very long time. See right here? Say that's the Taurus and that's the lover or whoever it is. They ain't going nowhere because it's good, good, good. There's a lot of emotional confusion to your mistress and lover because they want you so bad. They never get enough of you sexually, romantically, or passionately. You got the Queen of Swords. Taurus will leave some people in loneliness, feeling lonely, very sad. Once the Taurus leaves you, oh my God, you will feel the sting like a Scorpio. Knight of Wands. Taurus will leave you in a minute, and they will change residency in a minute. Or some, it may take some time, but they will change eventually if they're not happy. Tauruses like to give people chances, but when they're fed up, they're gone. And they'll keep telling you and telling you and telling you. They might tell you that shit for 1 or 2 years, 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, whatever. Once they keep saying it and saying it and saying that they're leaving, eventually they're going to leave you. Or they're done. Two of Swords. You like harmony. You like everything balanced. And a lot of Tauruses like to keep the peace, just to maintain peace. Some Tauruses do not. They like to argue and fight all the time. And it depends on what you're mixed with. Check your Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node. Check all that. The Sun reversed. A lot of Tauruses are very unhappy. It doesn't matter how much they have. They're still unhappy with the depression. They're very lonely. Tauruses will break an engagement or leave a marriage. They'll cancel plans in a minute. You guys could have plans with a Taurus. Their ass will cancel, and you're looking like, damn, we've been planning this shit for a year, 6 months, 8 months, 5 years, and now you're going to keep canceling? Then you got the Two of Wands. Tauruses cause a lot of sadness, trouble. They blame other people for shit. They do lose the faith. They do like surprises. They love gifts. They love money. They love when people do something for them, and Tauruses do something in return. If a Taurus, I'm telling you, when holidays come, especially Valentine's Day, oh my God, sweetest day, they will go to the ends of the earth for you. And they're very disappointed when another sign doesn't do the same thing for them, and they feel like, damn, I went out and spent all this money, did all this, and this all the shit I get, or don't get nothing at all. That's not cool. Don't do that to a Taurus, because they'll never buy your ass nothing again. The Lovers. Tauruses will test you, male or female. They get frustrated when the test doesn't go so well. They'll separate from you. They'll leave you. Then you got the Knight of Swords. Dispute or ruin over a woman, especially the man. If they're cheating, that's basically what your relationship is ending for. Or they're abusive mentally and physically, or both, or they're cheating. And if you do that to them, they'll leave you. Nine of Cups. They love the money. A lot of Tauruses have good health, and then some have poor health with the drinking, the smoking, the drugs, whatever it may be. Then you got the Hangman. You're always in suspicion with Taurus. Tauruses make a great transition. They don't like change, and then it depends what the change is, okay? Some Taurus men can be very, very boring. Tauruses will make sacrifices for you. They'll help you. Tauruses, you need to flirt more. As I said before, you're just too serious all the time. When Tauruses love to get away with their lovers, their husband, their wife, they just want to be with you. They don't like other people around when they want the alone time. Tauruses have a hard time trusting. Once you fuck over a Taurus and you lie to them, they're not going to trust you anymore. You have to really prove your trust. And that's up to you how you do it. A lot of Tauruses in our three-way love affair. Could be more than that. There is a new love coming in for Taurus. Pay attention to the red flags. Got to pay attention when you're dealing with a Taurus. Just everything, all that I've went over. Pay attention to it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Tauruses, they have a hard time with that. Tauruses, you have to release your ex in order for the new love to happen. Tauruses have a hard time letting go. Tauruses do talk to their friends about stuff. Don't think that they don't. Tauruses are very secretive too. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Now, you have to clearly decide what you want, Taurus. What is it that you want? Some of you are going to separate from your husband or wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend because you're attracted to someone else, you love someone else, or they love someone else. You got a lot of decisions, Taurus. This is your last card. I could go on and on about a Taurus. But you've got a lot of decision making. You got to pray for guidance and notice and trust the signs that the universe has given you. A lot of changes are coming for Taurus 2020 this year. And I'm not going to put a stamp on this. I'm not going to give a date or time. I'm not going to do any of that. Okay, but 2020 is your year. 2021 is your year too. So good luck, Taurus. And I'm going to try to get to every sign and try to tell them what's wrong with them. Whatever I said, if you don't agree, if you disagree with it, that's perfectly fine. If you agree with it, that's fine. Cross watchers, if you're with a Taurus or you have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, then you know what I'm saying. Okay? If you are a full-blooded Taurus like myself, you already know that it's true of what I said. Okay? So if you'd like a reading again, I'm at Cash App, $, Born with a Veil, 313-401-3707. I'm not the reader that's going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you just like it is, like I see it. Okay? So this is Born with a Veil. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless.